this is our rad power bikes heat to watch here. Honolua Blomfield and Rachael Tilley. These are two incredible competitors, finalists, world title holders. It could go either direction. I was watching as those girls went. I really want to talk about boards. You can really see the difference in the style of their boards, different rockers happening. So it'll be interesting. We'll maybe can get into that.
Live action, straight into Heat 2 of the quarterfinals. Rachael Tilley up and riding here on the nose. And soul arching on her first wave of this heat up against Honolua Blomfield. Tapping that one off the top. That'll be a great settler for any nerves. She gets that poised style. She makes her way through the inside. Another nose ride to get things started for her. That'll be a healthy score. Honolua Blomfield behind her. 3-time world champion. Runner-up last year. And she gets the nose. Long 5. Gets a 10 there. She steps back onto this section. And a long section here. The lefts in that first heat making way for rights towards the end. But it looks like the two regular footers, this focus is going to be on the right-handers. Honolua ending up way down the beach here, and great waves to kick things off the Huntington Beach Longboard Classic Finals Day, as Honolua finishes on the sand and may just get the jump on the 2015.
Right off the deal, 7-6-7. So here we go, up and riding blue, Rachael Tilley.
Holding that nose ride through the section. This one, fast speed nose ride, and she taps that one off the top using the rocker of that board. It wasn't really a committed re-entry, but functional as she makes her way back to the inside. And she links up to a nice inside bowl. Great surfing, fast footwork, and this is kicking off.
Here's Rachael Tilley on that left. Nice cheater 5, little stretch 5 there. She's going to reset again, gets that 5 again. She's staying nice and pretty close to the pocket, which I like. And then she gets back, real fast footwork to rebound off the whitewater. Rachael's another one that's intentional with her hand.
Pressure back on Honolua, who's looking for his beautiful bowl. She can go left or right. She goes to left. Up on the nose here, holding at 5. Nice poise there for Honolua. Whoa! And carving that one down. That was a committed rail carve as she links through the inside. Almost a replica of what we saw in Rachael's wave. We'll see if this can reform to the inside. And it does. She gets a nice 5 there as well. So this wave maybe getting the better of it. Rachael, a great left, but Honolua capitalizing.
If you're stretching it out, it's a little less critical. You're not so all weight. You can see there, see how she moves that foot up to get that little tighter 5. She wanted to set up again. It's interesting she didn't choose to kind of hit that whitewater with a rebound. Instead, she just does a nice power carve to head straight into the beach, hoping for that reform section. She's looking for that little tip time again. Brings it in on the right. Gets one more little tip time. Redirect. This is a nice wave coming from.
She goes straight to the nose, Tilley. Critical section in the middle of the board and goes down. So advantage to Blomfield as she sits on the outside. She'll take some respite and knowing that a competitor. And Rachael Tilley, fast footwork up to the nose there. She's motivated right now and she kicks out. That one isn't going to be the 7-1-1. Action galore. Rachael still trying to chip away at the 7-1-1. That's a long 5 there. Takes the midline of the wave. Power carve, expressive there. And you can see the knock-knee style of Rachael making her way through the inside. Looking for that was a pier bowl right connection. High Tide doing great things to the lineup here. This is a nice connection here. See if she gets a nose ride of significance. That's a nice, gets a 10 as well. So one of the better single waves of the heat so far, at least as far as the visual is concerned. We'll leave the analysis up to the judges.
A little bit more on the shoulder of the nose ride, but you can see how she really locks it in here and just holds that line. You can see she's holding to the mid to upper face, trying really hard to keep it from down in the trough. And then that nice power carve to avoid that closeout, that whitewater section. And she's going to milk it all the way to the inside. And then she's going to get more of that tip time, really holding control again, really being intentional with her hands. Rachael is one of those that kind of has that wingspan style where she uses them more like a bird. Beautiful 5 to 10 there right on the inside. That wave really kind of stood up for the inner.
Holding the keys in the wind. Pier bowl right. Honolua searching for an 8-4-4. Nice nose ride to get things started. Hono up again in the middle of the board. Always says that Rachael brings the best out of her. She's trimming around on this wave, looking for an inside connection. That won't be it.
Your face, you can see this wonderful ride here from Hano. Again, she's trying to get that 844. Not sure this is going to quite get up to that level, but she's got such clean footwork that she's got going there. I can see Hano really being a bit more intentional with her hands, which I can appreciate, thank you. And just really doing the best she can to try to give Rachael a run for her money.
So what you're given.
Thanks so much, Strider. As we look at a left behind you, Honolua Blomfield carving back into that section there. And she gets the reform of the pier bowl right, stays on her feet, gets low, and is unable to capitalize on that one. So 6 minutes remaining.
Here's that replay. On the last wave, she takes that left. Again, nice steps up. She gets the nose ride. She's going to nice power turn out of it. Going to try to reset up, hopefully hit that white water. Just kind of waiting for it to form, but that wave kind of gets that funny little rib in it, little second direction swell.
And having a look at this, second in priority, it's Rachael Tilley crossing the path, committing to that wave, so could be a defensive move. We'll have to wait and see. Rachael, quick footwork again, another tap of the nose. And she gets that one back to the foam, but defensive opportunity, but she still may have chance to add to that total, trying to clips that 710.
Will Rachael have made the right decision by blocking Hano on this wave? 2.5 minutes left. We know this isn't, I don't feel very good that it's going to get in.
Watching intently, and here she goes. Minute 20 remaining. Fading into this wave. Getting to the nose. Going to have to be the second best wave of the heat. Nice start. Up on the nose again. Using the full length of the board. Nothing critical that stands out at the moment, but there could be an inside reform staying really, really busy. Looks to the shore. And Rachael Tilley, she'll move forward into the semi-finals, and she went one better than last year where she was knocked out in this range. She can feel the emotion here on home soil. You can see the smile. And the ISA world champ Honolua goes down to Rachael Tilley. Stay tuned, Heat 3, women's quarterfinal coming up next.